Hey there all the beautiful Linda lovers. This is Linda and I'm back on my channel Makeup Maniac by Linda with this new makeup tutorial right here. You can see from the look that today I have created a duochrome kind of purple smoky eye makeup. I have paired my bold kind of purple makeup with a brown lip. The look is really easy to create and all of you will be able to recreate this look once you finish watching this tutorial. Once again, for this video I have used all affordable and drugstore products. I really love how glam and bold the makeup looks on me. So if you guys are interested to know how I created this makeup look right here, then without any further ado, let's get started. First, I have done my eyebrows using the Ardell brow pomade and the shade that I use is dark brown. Now to clean up and carve out the edges, I am going to use this LA Pro concealer in the shade yellow. To prime my eyelids, I am going to use a Jordana eyelid primer. It is very important to use an eyelid primer because this will make sure your shadows show up nicely and will also make sure that your shadows last longer. If you do not have an eyelid primer, you can also use the same concealer that I used to carve out my brows. For my eye makeup today, I am going to use the Magic palette by Juvias Place. From here, I am picking up this light beige shadow to set my entire eyelid. With a fluffy blending brush, I'm picking up this shade Nana and I'm going to apply that as my transition shadow. I'm applying this shadow onto the crease and also taking it up and blending it lightly as my transition shadow. So mostly concentrating onto the crease area and then blending it out gradually up above the crease. Now with another small blending brush, I'm picking up this deep purple shadow from the same palette and applying that onto my crease and outer corners. Since it's a very dark shadow, I'm applying very little amount of product and then blending and gradually building up the shadow. Taking too much of product at once is going to make my blending difficult, which I don't want. So you can see that I'm taking very small amount and then in circular motions I'm blending it out with the transition shadow. You can see that we have got a blended kind of smoky look with the purple. Now I'm going to go back to the transition shade once again and blend that all out. Now for the center part of the eyelid, I'm going to pick up this shimmery purple shadow and apply that. The shade is a beautiful duochrome kind of purple. To make sure it's all smooth and blended, I'm going to go back to the deep purple matte shadow and blend that with the eyelid color once again. For the brow bone and inner corners, I'm taking this Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. To line my eyes, I'm going to use this Jordana Fine Line Liquid Eyeliner. Today I'm going to use the Jordana Best Extreme Mascara for my lashes. There are many other mascaras available at drugstore and I believe drugstore mascaras are amazing and quite equivalent to those of the high-end ones. At least for mascara there is no need to spend so much money at high-end ones. This one from Jordana is an amazing one. Also the one from L'Oreal, the Lash Paradise, that is also really good. Maybelline has some amazing mascaras, so you have got tons of options from the drugstore. As my falsie, I'm going to apply the Ardell 250 lashes. To begin my face makeup, first I'm going to use a primer. And today I'm using the Jordana Mattifying Primer. There is another primer from W7. In fact, there are a few primers from the drugstore which are quite affordable but still works amazing. I really like the W7 Prime Magic one, but this one also works great as per the fact that it is from drugstore. Since I have oily skin, I mostly prefer to use silicone based primers. But if you are if you are someone who has dry skin, then you should use something hydrating and moisturizing. As my foundation, I'm using the one from Jordana and my shade is Natural Beige. This foundation is one of my newest finds from the drugstore. Once again, you don't need the exact products that I'm using. You can surely use something that you have. This foundation gives a really good coverage and I really like the packaging, how it's compact and it's really travel friendly. I'm using a wet blender to blend it all out. This foundation states that it's a 2-in-1 foundation, that is, it has concealer and foundation. So I did not use any kind of color correcting or any kind of concealer to see how the coverage is. And you can see that it did give a pretty good coverage as per the fact that I just applied one layer. If you want a more higher coverage, then you can surely apply a second layer. I think I would like to apply one more layer because I can see some of my spots peeking through. But so far it's really good as per one layer. I will definitely recommend this foundation to those of you with oily skin like me, because you can see that I did not even set my face and it already has given me a dewy kind of matte texture. But I always like to set my face as usual, and I believe that kind of controls my oil. I did not use any kind of extra concealer for highlighting, but I'm going to bake some areas where my foundation tends to crease a little bit more. So I'm using the W7 Banana Dreams loose powder. Using a bright yellow loose powder is going to give my under eye areas more lift. And now to set my entire face, I'm using the face powder from Jordana and the shade that I use is 05 Classic Sun. This is a very old famous face powder, I would say. I have seen my mom literally use it. I grew up watching them use products from Jordana. But make sure you purchase it from the authentic retailers only. That way you will be sure that you're not buying something that is fake or counterfeit. To contour my face, I'm using this Coastal Scents Blonde Protog shade. However, you can also use something that's more available. You can use the W7 Contour Powder. For the blush, I'm using the Jordana blush in the shade Terracotta. These blushes are also really affordable and very easily available, I would say. It has got a wide color range. I remember using Jordana blushes when I was a beginner, and at the starting of my channel, I used to use Jordana blushes. Rediscovering and reusing products that I used to use long back really makes me happy and also reminds me how I forgot some amazing products. For the highlighter, I'm using one of my most favorite highlighters from the drugstore. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked. This gives a very amazing glow and I really love to use this always. Like, I have been using it for a long time now. Now let's zoom in and finish the rest of the eye makeup. Using a small brush and taking this deep purple shadow once again, I'm going to smudge out the lower lash line. Now taking the terracotta type of shade once again, I'm going to smudge that out. I'm using this nude liner from Absolute New York to line my waterline. To line my lips, I'm going to use this Jordana lip liner in the shade Spiced Rum. I have also filled in my lips using the liner. And now for the lipstick, I'm using the liquid lipstick from Jordana in the shade Cinnamon Toast. And now to set everything into place, I'm using this setting spray from Milani. So my loves, here is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this makeup tutorial. I tried to keep it very simple in steps so that all of you can recreate this look, but still you can see that the eyes look pretty gorgeous. This look is appropriate for any party. You can pair this up with a purple dress, or as you can see that I have paired this up with a golden dress. I have just created a combination. You can also wear this look with a black dress. It's going to look beautiful. It's been long that I did not film a purple look on my channel, so I thought of doing purple this time. And if there is any other color combination makeup you want me to create next for you people, then also let me know in the comments below. For all the product details, you have to check the description box below, and you have to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to get upcoming notifications of my new videos. The links to all my social media will be given in the description box below. If you want to be friends, then please check that and follow me up on my Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter and also Facebook page. I really hope you guys like the fact that I am using affordable products these days. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite drugstore brand or what is your favorite drugstore product. So share your recommendations with me also in the comments below. I'll be waiting to know your favorites. That's all for today guys. This is Lena signing off for the day. Bye bye and take care.